The definition of the frog species. I can't think of what this could mean, so I'm using my brain to make a judgment call. In biology, there have been many classifications for life and how they branch out into their respective orders. Currently, we still adopt Linnaean system with modifications throughout the years. They go as such: domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Cladistics can also occasionally be seen between class and order, but its use in biological taxonomy is still a bit controversial in the scientific community, as it was first mentioned in German entomologist Willi Henning's book, Phylogenetic Systematics. Typically in the modern Linnaean model, there are 3 domains: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Archaea and bacteria are both prokaryotic cells. Their cell membranes are different in that bacterial cell membranes are made of phospholipid bilayers rather than the ether linkages that archaea have. Eukarya is a domain that includes all life that is derived of eukaryotic cells. A eukaryotic cell has membrane-bound organelles, including a nucleus. It is hypothesized that eukaryotic cells evolved from archaea according to the oocyte hypothesis. Regardless, the eukarya domain houses pretty much all multicellular life, as it houses 5 of the 7 currently recognized kingdoms. Of those 5 kingdoms is Animalia. Animalia is the classification of all multicellular organisms that, with few exceptions, consume organic material, breathe oxygen, have myocytes and can move freely, can reproduce sexually as opposed to asexually, and grow from a hollow sphere of cells during embryonic development, basically to grow from an embryo to a full-fledged baby. Within the animal kingdom, there are an estimated 39 phyla, plural for phylum. A phylum is, in a basic sense, described in one of 2 ways, either as a group of organisms with a degree of morphological or developmental similarity, or a group of organisms with a certain degree of evolutionary relatedness. Frogs are specifically placed within the phylum Chordata, meaning with a cord. The phylum's distinguishing characteristic is a hollow dorsal nerve cord, dodochord, pharyngeal slits, or endostyle. To narrow down even further, we move to class. Frogs are in the Amphibia class, which contains all amphibians including salamanders. If we include the Cladae of frogs, they are in the Salientia clade. Salientia, meaning to jump in Latin, is a group of amphibians that includes frogs, toads, and extinct protofrogs. We finally reach the order Anura. All frogs and toads are under the Anura order, as all toads are frogs but not all frogs are toads. Anura comes from the ancient Greek word meaning without tail. A frog is described as having a stout body, protruding eyes, which are typically used to help push food down their throats, anteriorly attached tongue, limbs folded underneath, and no tail. Anyways, I could have explained that in like 10 seconds, but where's the fun in that? As always, if you made it this far, comment your favorite froggy and I'll make a video on it. Okay, bye bye!